stage. Just so you know, this is Crafting Success, all about how Minecraft help people put together their channels and help their channels grow. So I'm going to invite out here our moderator. You probably know her best as Miss Aurelian. Let's get her on out here. Give her a hand, you guys. All right, I'm leaving it to you. Good luck, okay?
We did the handoff. It's official now. How you guys doing? Good? I heard that some of you might like the game Minecraft. Yeah? Okay, well, I'm going to bring out our panelists for today, and you guys might know some of them, and one of them requested, I wish I was joking, I'm not, he wants everyone to dab when he comes out. So, we're going to bring out all of our panelists. So, we're going to bring out Afmao and Yami. And Preston and Dan TDM.
Even better now, I've seen this.
There's a giant Dan head in the audience. Alright, so we're going to do a few kind of intro questions to warm it up, and then I have some questions specifically for each one of you guys. And we're also going to be taking questions from the audience. So if you have a little thing called a Twitter, they're going to throw some hashtags up on the screen, and you can ask a question via the hashtags, and then we'll sort through them here on the stage. So if you have a question for any of the panelists, you can use that hashtag, and I'll sort through them towards the end of the panel, and you guys can ask those questions. So, since we're here to talk about Minecraft, and we can kind of go in order, do YouTube and start that type of content. Like, was it Minecraft specifically, or was there something else about that game that made you want to play it for the people of YouTube? Yeah. Ladies first.
So really it was just watching other people do it, like some of the people on stage here. And just kind of being able to use the platform to tell stories and stuff like that.
Nice. So, Yami, how about you?
Yeah, probably the same reason. I watched a lot of other channels do it. One of my favourites was Aya's Cupquake back in the day when mods first came out.
I absolutely hear you. Her move is like right.
Yeah, I loved her. So watching her inspired, I think it inspired a lot of us. Yeah.
Nice.
I have kind of a weird story. I was working at a job that had nothing to do with Minecraft, and my friend Joey Graceffa played Minecraft. And I asked him if he would just show me what the game was, because I had no idea what it was. This was like maybe 2012. And he said, okay, well, if I'm going to play with you, I'm going to record it and put it on my gaming channel. And I was like, okay. And I was so awful that people thought it was funny. So I loved Minecraft, so I just have been playing it ever since. Love you too.
Who remembers Hunger Games?
Yeah!
Asian Canadian hit me up on Skype and asked me to play Hunger Games with him.
That was like the dream back then.
I was like, I love that book. Who loves the books? I love the books. And that's how it started for me, simple and clean.
Yeah, it's just a great way for telling stories that I used it for, to make all these awesome characters in amazing worlds. Minecraft is pretty much limited, so unlimited even. So yeah, I could use my imagination and put it into Minecraft. That was the reason I started it.
Nice. So most of you guys have mentioned storytelling and the ability to do that. And Dan and Afmao specifically, you both do some pretty creative stuff with Minecraft and the plugins that you guys do. How technically does that work? Is it really hard to do things like that? Is it challenging to come up with the ideas? Like being able to use Minecraft as a storytelling platform in the complex way that you guys tend to do it. How do you even get started in that?
You go to Google Docs and you make a doc about what you want to do. But really, it's as complex or as easy as you want to make it. Normally, you kind of start off easy and then you go to really complex and you're just like, well, I can't really go back from there. So it's, yeah.
I got a lot of help from like the mods, so the community that just make mods, really good ones like Camera Studio is a really great one where you can kind of use it to make cinematics. That was really helpful.
Nothing wrong with that.
What was the question again?
How do you get started with like complex storytelling and plugins and things like that?
Yeah, so the mods really help. There's just so much awesome community stuff out there that can kind of trigger inspiration in your brain, trigger like an idea for a story. I know Afmal actually makes, or like outsources mods now, right? We were talking earlier where she makes the mods that help her to create stuff, which is really cool. But I stuck to most of like the community stuff, and I didn't write scripts or anything. I just kind of had an idea for a video and just went for it and see what came out at the end. That's probably why some of them are completely random. But that's just the way I work, I guess. So yeah, I just used it to put my imagination onto the screen.
And for the rest of you guys, Minecraft, since I think everyone's been playing Minecraft for what, about 5 years, right? Minecraft 5 years ago was a completely different game than it is now, with not only just the ability to add in the plugins and different mods and things like that, but just the game itself. So from 5 years ago to now, what do you think is the biggest change in Minecraft for how it affects your ability to make content, whether it's been added mobs or different biomes, or what do you think?
Well, when I actually started playing Minecraft, you could still play it on the browser, and it was only creative mode. Like, that was so old school. So it's definitely changed so much.
Preston's so confused right now. I just want you to know that you did that. Preston was like, wait, what?
Yeah. So now they've added, survival mode, and that's where most of my series inspiration came from.
Yeah, I think one of the biggest changes or obstacles has been that we all started probably like 1.6.4 or something like that, and then especially having worlds that are like 1.6 worlds and trying to bring them to 1.7.10 and now trying to bring them to like 1.10. It's been difficult, but it's cool.
The maps got way better. Like
yeah.
the amount of all the custom maps that some of you guys probably make and the community make are so cool. I've never seen like some of the stuff that's just been putting out lately.
I think it's pretty insane to think about like how the game was. Like I bought the game once in 2012, and now there's been it's like a whole different game with everything that they've added. The polar bears and the llamas. Of course, I just think about the animals. Rabbits.
Like llamas. Llamas are one of my
Llamas are
favorites.
It was spit on me.
Oh, we're done. Okay. So after all this time, because like Stacey just mentioned, you bought one account years and years and years ago and you're still playing. Do you still like Minecraft? Do you what keeps you renewed in a game? Because I know that there are some games that I can play for about 20 hours and I'm done, it's gonna get put away and I never play it again. But Minecraft, we all probably have at this point thousands of hours in the game. So how do you stay passionate about it? How do you keep that energy and that go?
I thought my mic was broken, sorry. Okay, no, for me it's more so just being able to tell stories with it and being able to do different things. Like recently in my content we added in wolf ears and wolf tails.
Stickers
and
on her
stuff,
face.
I've seen the fan art.
Yeah, there's a bunch of it. And,
yeah.
so it's been fun because we've been able to make these mods and very closely monitored and stuff. It's really cool. So being able to add those assets, being able to add that stuff, it's been really fun. And also just sometimes playing survival, just on your own, is kind of fun.
I don't Steve Bob.